To say that the last couple years had a lot of changes is definitely an understatement. Between the COVID-19 pandemic and changing market conditions and a labor shortage and a contentious election and all sorts of things, it's been a pretty amazing couple of years for changes. Leaders who can navigate change are the most successful. I find it interesting how people in general react to change. And I'll tell you that the people in general who react best to change make the best leaders. So if you're trying to lead your team through change, and if you don't have a good relationship with it, the number one thing you need to do is work on your personal relationship with change. One of the things that I talk about frequently about your personal relationship with change is that you have to lean into it. You have to embrace the change. Many changes are changes that we don't want. They are thrust upon us and we can't help it. But you also probably can't change it. If you're upset about something that's happening in the world, if you're upset about things that are happening in the workplace that you have no control over, if you're upset about how a colleague runs her department or a policy that doesn't really even pertain to you, you have no choice but to lean into that change and embrace it. Now that's a lot easier said than done. I understand. Frequently, it's easy to allow yourself to get upset about all sorts of things. And if you find yourself spending energy and time being upset about changes that you have no control over, you can't be an effective leader and role model how to lead through change to your team. So I want to suggest a couple things. First, when a change comes up, take some time to really breathe through it. Just breathe. Just stop and think about the change and breathe through it. Sometimes just those couple of breaths can help you shift your mindset a little bit. The second thing, this may sound Pollyanna, but try to find something good, particularly if it's a change you have no control over. The point of this is that you can either be upset and waste your time, your energy, and your own health on being upset about something you have no control over, or you can shift your mindset so that you can find something that you can think about positively. The external condition is not going to change whether you're upset about it or not. All you can do is shift your mindset to make the best of it. And then the final thing that I suggest for you to do to lean into it is to focus on what you do want. Focus on what's working, focus on what you do want, and spend your time thinking about that. And as soon as you can get your personal relationship with change straightened out and you can feel good about it, you will be in a far better position to lead your team through change.